In the getaway car, I had to work on an engine, the brake shaft, cylinder head, and the pistons. Wow, but like,
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. With Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. This season, Clark, is so young, every team's still finding their footing. What are you focusing on at this point?
I think it's always fun to see how the rookies are progressing. Evaluating prospects is really an impossible job, so watching these first-year guys in action, I think, can tell you a lot, even if it's early in the season.
Now here's Jordan. Good on the shot. Jordan's got the first points up on the board for the Bulls.
And Jordan's jumper, simply wet. Love watching him rise up and knock it down.
Pass to Sally. Outside Thomas. The Pistons working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Lambier with a screen on Paxson. Wide open. That misses off the backfield. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. To the middle. Cartwright gets the bucket.
Inside, Cartwright can play to his strengths, using his height to find looks.
Thomas against Paxson. It's Thomas, high post. His last outing, he had 24 points. Dumars the pass to Thomas. Sally kicks to Rodman. Lets the three fly. Grant gets the rebound.
Really good position defensively and a really good shot contest, too.
Couldn't have played it any better.
Pippen dishes to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Hey, just putting in the work, doing the job. Grant does this every night. Rarely takes a game off in terms of his effort and tenacity.
Now, here's Dumars, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. The rebound by Grant.
And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
Stolen by Dumars. Pass to Rodman. Shoots over Cartwright. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Bulls have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Screen by Grant. Shot from free throw range. Detroit with the rebound.
Got to give them credit. They played well offensively. However, the opposing D, non-existent.
It was poor, but they took full advantage of that. You still have to make the buckets.
Now, here's Paxson. Isaiah Thomas missing his last shot. Grant, that's good.
Grant rising with confidence off the catch and shoot. And his jump shooting is probably the most overlooked part of his game.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Pistons trail by 8. Inside, stolen by Grant. It's Jordan with the drive, and it's blocked.
Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense.
Back to Rodman. And then Rodman with the dunk.
The leaping ability of Rodman becoming a factor, taking it straight to the rim.
Here's Cartwright. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's speed.
You know, they'll be looking for more of that. An easy layup right there.
Always nice to get a few easy ones early in the game to build a rhythm.
Thomas against Paxson. Paxson with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Jordan. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, they had a plan coming into this one, and they have executed on it perfectly.
Yeah, getting out ahead early on by stifling the competition on both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Lambeer. Scoreless thus far. It's Dumars on the wing. Guarded by Jordan. And Dumars gets it to go.
Great use of the mid-range. Joe Dumars pouring into.
The Bulls leading by 8. Outside Pippen. To the paint. Here's Cartwright. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
From the tip, this team has flexed its muscles and shown its dominance.
What a start, particularly on the offensive end.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Phil Jackson for just a minute. I asked him about Joe Dumars and his toughness, especially at the defensive end. Coach replied, "That's a great word to describe him for sure. You got to be careful with the ball around him, but we also have to work hard on defense ourselves in order to contain him because he can really score too." Let's see what happens. Back over to you, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Pippen. Isaiah Thomas picking up that last basket. Shot's good by Pippen.
And you see how little room Pippen needs to score. The pick and roll was an excellent setup for him.
Paxson against Thomas. Outside Dumars. 5 on the clock. Good, nice job down low.
Such an opportunist. Dumars sure knows where to get his shots.
The Bulls leading by 8. It's Pippen on the wing. Down low, here's Cartwright, and the jam by Bill Cartwright.
Early on, they built this lead on the power of paint points.
Being aggressive in the paint can take a team out of a game early.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Williams is checked in for Horace Grant. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Woolridge is checked in for Sally. Pistons trail by 10. Outside Thomas. Rebound by Pippen.
You don't get a lot of those chances. He's going to want that shot back.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Detroit with the rebound. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season. It's Thomas high post. And Jordan sends it back.
With his leaping ability, Jordan protects the rim like a center, not a guard.
From 20 feet out. Lambeer grabs the board.
Boy, that's a squandered opportunity there.
One he'd like to have back for sure.
Dumars the pass to Rodman. Right side Dumars. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Not sure who he was looking for there. I know the third row definitely wasn't expecting a pass.
Bulls leading by 10. Now Paxson. Still without a basket. Thomas with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Using his quickness on the interior. That's Thomas's advantage.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Don't be fooled by his size and that smile. Thomas is as tough as nails and as feisty a competitor as you'll see.
Now, here is Jordan. And finished off by Williams.
He's got excellent vision on the floor, creating for his guy with a spot-on lead pass.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Detroit. Trailing by 10. Into the lane. And the layup's good off the glass. Thomas got his second basket of the night.
Good work inside from Thomas. He has a knack for knowing how to cash in from this area.
And here's Paxson. And it's Pippen in the corner. To the inside, Cartwright, and the jam by Bill Cartwright.
They could not have asked for a better start.
This is looking like a no contest already.
Pass to Aguirre. Over Williams. Aguirre. Good.
This is exactly why they encourage Aguirre to take these shots here, because he's such an effective scorer in that space.
Paxson outside. Now Williams. And Jordan has it in the corner. Williams sends a screen for Jordan. Over Thomas. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Jordan's got 6.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range, whether he's squared up or falling away. You feel like it's going to splash.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Different look here for Detroit. Edwards checked in for Rodman. And Thomas subbed in for Thomas. Pistons trail by 10. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Pass to Paxson. From beyond the arc. No good that time. The Pistons have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here's Bedford, and he dunks it down.
Boy, I love that assertive finish.
Yeah, he didn't want to let anyone think they could get in his way.
Well, after seeing that, I doubt the defense is all that eager to tangle with him around the rim.
Now here's Pippen, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Count it. Pippen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
When his mid-range game is on, Pippen is a handful, no matter what the defense throws at him.
Thomas against Jordan. Out to the right wing.
2 minutes.
Here's Bedford. The rebound by Cartwright. Chicago leading by 10. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Back to Pippen. Inside, here's Cartwright, and the jam by Bill Cartwright.
Boy, Cartwright is feeling it so far. He continues to find ways to torch this defense.
Down low. Here's Aguirre. Rebound by the Bulls. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
They came into that game really emphasizing rebounding the ball, and they did exactly that. Just pounded away on the glass.
Yeah, give them credit for being the more physical team in that one. Because of their effort, they came up with a number of second-chance opportunities, too.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
They don't hesitate when they get their opportunity to punch it inside.
The Bulls leading by 12. Cartwright with a screen on Thomas. And a wide open look for Jordan. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
How do you defend the pick and roll when it's MJ running it? No, seriously, I'm asking how.
Pass to Aguirre. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Paxson outside. The high post shot. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Unrelenting on the boards. Cartwright using that strength and size to get those second shot points.
Outside for Thomas. To the middle. Here's Bedford. No good with the layup. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Bulls lead by 14. Live from Chicago Stadium, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin here, guys, for the Bulls.
I've been really impressed with how well they've been playing on offense.
This is exactly the kind of start Coach wanted to see. Now they just need to continue adding to this lead.
Dumars misses.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
Jordan passes to Williams. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Launches a three. Here's Purdue, and slam dunk by Purdue.
That is why Purdue is out there. Give this squad some energy.
Outside for Woolridge. And it's good for two. Woolridge has got his first 2 points of the night. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Woolridge against Jordan. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
Giving up mid-range looks to a shooter like him, not going to help you get out of this hole.
Yeah, time for a change because right now they're just getting beat up.
And it goes down 2 points. He's got 6.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
The Bulls leading by 14. Here's Paxson. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Good positioning by Paxson there, making the effort to find himself an opening to get his shot off.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in.
That's a great way to energize your team.
Right? I mean, the timing and the chemistry on display with that well-orchestrated alley-oop.
And looking to even up the score. They're hoping that's the start of a run.
Pippen, the pass to Paxson. Clock at 6. That's short off the rim. Pistons trail by 14. Pass to Dumars. Here is Aguirre. On the wing, Dumars. Over Jordan. Dumars misses. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
About as competitive a guy as I've seen, Jordan, finishing through the whistle.
The Bulls making a switch here. Kings check in. Sellers check in for the Pistons. Last decade, the Celtics won 3 titles, went to 5 finals. But now, Mike, in the 90s, has Boston's window closed?
Yeah, I don't know if it's closed all the way. They've gotten older. Larry Bird isn't what he used to be. They're still a good team, but not a great one.
Must be hard for a coach, a GM, personnel department to let go of a player that has been good for so long, but they're clearly getting old. Like turning over a roster that has been so successful. There's got to be the timing, but just the emotion tied to it. That's got to be tough.
Well, your memory can't be too short. You can't forget what that great player did for you in the previous years. So now as he gets on in age, you owe him that respect to always consider him a part of a team.
And the Bulls with another miss. Pistons trail by 15. Aguirre, a screen on Paxson. Pass to Aguirre. To the paint. Here's Dumars. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, you got to respect the hustle on the glass right there.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Jordan passes to King. Outside Pippen. Purdue with a screen on Woolridge. Pass to Purdue. And slam dunk by Purdue.
Sets a great screen and rolls right to the hoop. Smart play by Purdue.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Now, here is Aguirre. Off with the layup. Outside Jordan. Inside King. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Fantastic job getting this kind of a look at the rim. King flushes it home whenever he can.
Pistons trail by 17. Pass to Aguirre. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And he was able to get a pretty good look right at the rim. Just unable to convert that time.
They set the pick. Pippen with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. And, well, Detroit shooting pretty good tonight at 48%.
Some enthusiastic defense from Pippen. Using his full length to stop the offense right at the rim.
Pass to King. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Down low. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
This is masterful how he's facilitating this offense. He's just tearing the defense apart with all of these well-timed dimes.
And this kind of play improves team chemistry. He's doing an outstanding job tying this offense together.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Armstrong's checked in for Chicago. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. 19-point game. Over Armstrong. Thomas, no good. Chicago has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Armstrong dishes to Pippen. Trying his luck from deep. They get it back. Jordan, that's for 2. Rebound, Detroit. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Woolridge, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call. And Clark, how about Dennis Rodman and what he's done the past few seasons? He averaged over 18 rebounds a game. It's remarkable. He did that last year.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy and insane, Kevin. I mean, Dennis has a purpose, and that's to battle for every rebound. He's got a gift and a knack for knowing when that ball is coming off, and I tell you, nobody pursues it any better than Rodman.
Pistons trail by 18. Thomas surveying the D. Connects on the 17-footer. Thomas got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, the jump shot of Thomas, cash money. Boy, it's nice seeing him knock down that mid-range jumper.
Back to Jordan. Pass to Armstrong. 6 to shoot. For 3, Pippen. Good on the triple. Pippen's got 9 points.
Pippen with a really confident-looking stroke, taking full advantage of the short corner 3.
Here's Thomas. And the shot is good.
That's really a great move if you can pull it off, especially against tight defense.
Bulls leading by 17. Here's King, and he uses the glass on the layup. King's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, I love to see King use his big body like that. Establishing himself inside, that's the way to do his work.
Purdue with the rebound. Chicago's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Pippen, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Very smooth there from Pippen. Knocks it down from anywhere.
Pistons trail by 21. Outside Dumars. Rodman passes to Lambeer. A floater, and it's good on the layup. 10 points for him.
Nice soft touch from Dumars on the shot. He's using a subtle shot to get it to go down.
Dumars against Jordan. Purdue with the screen on Dumars. Kick out to King. Outside Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Here's Armstrong. Rebound, Detroit. Rodman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's stolen. Jordan down low. Thomas covering. Armstrong gets the bucket.
And Armstrong likes trying his luck inside, too. Demonstrating that he's more than just a jump shooter.
Thomas against Armstrong. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Rodman controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, we've seen Rodman do that often. Going up, getting that board, and getting the putback. Exactly what you want from him inside.
Now here's Jordan. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Orlando.
And a substantial chunk of his scoring came at the line as they struggled to defend him without fouling. He'll hit those if you leave that much room. Need to do a better job of closing out.
Outside Thomas. To the inside. Woolridge. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
With Thomas on the ball, the offense can run so smoothly. He knows just when and where to send it.
Armstrong against Thomas. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Pass to Lambier. Hits the mark. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, he's a really competitive guy, Joe Dumars. Not allowing the defense to overwhelm him there.
And the Pistons making a change here. Sally's checked in.
One thing you really love about this guy is how hard he works to be reliable. I mean, he wants his team to know they can always count on him.
Now here's King. He's got 6. Here he goes. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. 59 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Stolen by Dumars. Deflects the pass to the middle. And now here's Jordan pushing it up and no one back there.
Jordan doing a nice job leaking out slyly. Excellent in transition.
Pistons trail by 18. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jordan against Dumars. Purdue with the rebound.
From the mid-range, you really want to avoid contested attempts.
Fades away. No good off the back of the rim.
Faded back, but he might have made that a tougher shot than he needed to.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
I don't think there's any question about it. The coach talked to them at halftime about what adjustments they need to make in order to slow him down and keep him from going off.
Yeah, he really torched them in the first half. I'm sure a lot of their focus will be on slowing him down in the second.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Now here's Thomas. Kicks it out to Rodman. 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And here's Dumars outside. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Grant with a screen on Thomas. And he drives in, and that one drops. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Anytime Paxson can get to his jump shot, it's a win for this offense.
Thomas passes to Dumars. Here's Sally. Sinks that one from the post.
Sally.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Pippen kicks to Grant. Here's Paxson. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Paxson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Here's Thomas. And Grant sends it back.
With his length and athleticism, Grant covers a lot of ground defensively.
Pinballing around down low, but he stayed under control for the bucket.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Dumars against Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked by Jordan.
With an incredible 4-foot vertical leap and that 6'11 wingspan, it's tough to get a shot over Jordan.
Here's Paxson. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside, Lambier. It's Dumars on the wing. Outside, Rodman. Jordan against Dumars. Over Jordan. And Dumars gets it to go. Dumars got 15 points.
Boy, again, it's Joe Dumars doing work, bringing the scoring punch tonight.
Kicks it out to Jordan. Pass to Paxson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here's Pippen. Here's Cartwright. Lambier defending. Moves back up. Rebounded by the Pistons. Rodman's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. From the stripe. Lambier's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 20. Jordan finds Pippen.
Right there.
And here's Paxson. Rodman covering. No good from Paxson. The Pistons have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Sally, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Sally's got 4 points this quarter.
Making his presence felt on the interior.
Paxson against Thomas, and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Here we go, Chicago. Here come your Bubbles.
Bill Purdue's check in for Bill Cartwright.
Number 32. Will Purdue.
Here's Dumars. He's got 15. Outside Thomas. Lambier with a screen on Paxson. And the shot goes in. Thomas got 12 points in the game.
And Thomas's basketball IQ shines in these screen and rolls. Clever at exploiting the defense.
Here's Jordan. And it's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 18.
And he's in a nice rhythm offensively, filling it up with regularity.
Jordan against Dumars. Uncovered. Rebound, Grant. Bulls have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pistons trail by 18. Pass to Sally. Outside, Rodman. Sally with a screen on Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas's shot is off. And, Coach, something you appreciate, the ball distribution has been terrific in this one.
Yeah, they've showed how efficient their offense can be when they're this unselfish.
Another big night for Jordan. What a natural scorer he is. MJ simply can do it all.
Dumars against Jordan. Shot from the top of the key. Good on the jump shot. Dumars got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Here's Paxson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
The sweet jumper of John Paxson. He's got a nice quick release.
Outside Dumars. Driving in. Rodman dishes to Dumars. And he banks in the layup. Dumars got 19 points.
Yeah, against a much taller player, you've got to be slick and wily. Figure out a way to get your shot off against a bigger guy.
I think it helps if you have a quick release, change of direction, just don't be deliberate.
And that one, good.
For his position, Grant has good vision with the ball. I mean, he can find open guys.
Here's Thomas. Paxson pulls it in. The Bulls leading by 20. Grant with a screen on Thomas. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Grant.
Providing exactly what the team needs from him, Grant uses his reach to reel in that offensive rebound and make sure they convert.
The Pistons shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Thomas finds Rodman. Here's Sally. Outside Thomas. And the jam by Isaiah Thomas.
Surprising ups for the little fella. Isaiah Thomas saw the opening, took it, and threw it down.
Pass to Jordan. Right side, Pippen. Over Rodman. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Pippen's got 15.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep, so you have to fight through those picks.
Now here's Thomas. 14 points for him. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Pippen. Paxson outside. Grant the pass to Paxson. To the inside. Purdue. And slam dunk by Purdue.
That's on the D there. You can't let Purdue get this type of inside position.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Sacrificing his body, putting it on the line right there.
That takes tremendous grit. Taking charges, not for the faint of heart.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Livingston's checked in for Purdue. King comes in for Horace Grant. Hanson's checked in for Jordan. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Paxson. There's the pick. And again, no good by Chicago. Pistons have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Pass to Aguirre. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. A shot by Bedford, no good.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Pippen, the pass to Armstrong. That falls. Nice speed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. The Pistons shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Now, here's Thomas. He's tightly guarded.
2 minutes.
Trying to end the drought. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pippen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Hanson. Connects from three-point range. Hanson's got his first 3 points of the game.
When guarding pick and rolls, rule number 1, stop the ball handler.
Pass to Aguirre. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Aguirre's got 6.
Nice job by Aguirre, finding available space down low and exploiting it.
Pulls up, high post. Another shot, King, but it's blocked.
Nice job, and even better positioning defensively. Blocks like this really get him going.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game.
You got to set those feet.
Great call for the situation, too. No doubt he was moving there.
Thomas checked in for Detroit. Pass to Bedford. Outside Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit from in close.
And how about the defense right there? Doing an excellent job bothering the shooter without giving in and fouling him.
Armstrong passes to Livingston. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Livingston's got his first 2 points. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Bedford. Rebound by Armstrong. Pass to King. And so it's the Chicago Bulls having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Chicago shooting so well, 63%, the offense working as one cohesive unit. Puts it up from 17. A putback. Livingston, the pass to Hansen. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Sellers checked in for Detroit.
Pistons substitution. Number 3.
Now Armstrong. They set the screen. And the basket by Hansen. Pistons shooting reasonably well, 45%. Now 5 years since the NBA, Mike, went to 3 officials on the floor. It appears to me it's definitely helped the game. What do you think?
So much action happens at once. You need 3 refs looking. Sometimes you wish there was a way they could review tough calls.
Don't you think that's coming, though, Mike, down the road to add another layer of observation?
It just makes sense. We have the technology. Why not use it and get it right?
McGuire, no good. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Armstrong passes to Livingston. Detroit with the rebound. To the paint. Here's McGuire. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, even with the defense right in his path, McGuire stayed strong and earned himself a trip to the line.
Edwards checked in for Sellers.
Mark McGuire.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Here's Hansen, covered by Dumars. Livingston can't hit. And it's Detroit's ball, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
On the same page, speaking in stereo there.
Right? You have to be to pull off a lob like that. Well said, Clark. I love stereo.
Put the ball in the perfect spot. What a pitch and catch.
They've only won 1 title, Mike, but there's already talk about the Chicago Bulls being a dynasty in the making. What do you think?
Well, there's a clear reason for that optimism. Michael Jordan could be a generational talent. Skilled at both ends, driven, and with his best years still ahead of him.
Puts it up. And it's King with the rebound. King's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. Here's Livingston. No good there off the double clutch. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Bedford. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He sees an opening and takes it. Moving the ball inside and into the hands of a guy ready to score.
Pippen, the pass to Hansen. There's the pick. Here's Livingston. That one wide left.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots.
Here's Livingston. Stolen by Woolridge. Over Armstrong. Woolridge's shot is off. Bulls have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Shoots from the elbow. And the Bulls with another miss.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
There's a good screen. From the top of the key, they grab their own miss. He goes up again, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Pistons ball. Pistons substitution. Dennis Rodman.
Here is Thomas. Outside, Woolridge. Thomas against Armstrong. Pass to Dumars. Over Hansen. And Joe Dumars, the bucket on the assist by Thomas.
Assist from
Thomas got 4 assists now tonight.
They're still behind, but you're starting to see signs of life. Got to keep plugging away here.
Yeah, this one is far from over, and I think they sense it. They're still working hard to get back into this one.
Here's Hansen. Shoots over Dumars. And another miss by Chicago.
He's got to be more selective than that. Totally forced it.
Hard to understand why he decided to gamble the whole possession on that shot.
Now, here is Aguirre. Off target on the 15-footer.
He's out there just forcing it. Terrible mindset to have with the way he shot so far.
Armstrong passes to Livingston, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The big man, Livingston, establishing himself inside and going up with a purpose.
The Pistons shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Dumars. Money from the wing. Dumars got 27.
It took a minute, but they found their form. This run's making the deficit look a lot more manageable.
Still going to take a lot of work, but it's not impossible. It's going to take plays at both ends of the floor, and a bunch of them.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to be on Joe Dumars. The Pistons making a change here. Lambier's checked in.
What you get from Livingston is nonstop hustle, even against tough opposition. He's always working to make an impact on the game.
Now here's Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Stolen away. All by himself. Pippen, the pass to Livingston. Here's Hansen. Shoots over Dumars. Hansen can't hit.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look, but he had the space and is capable of making it.
A nice shot by Woolridge.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by Detroit. And there's the drive. And good that time.
Found the crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
And adds to this lead. They're having their way.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Pistons. Pass to Woolridge. That shot misses. Nice D from Pippen. Rodman passes to Woolridge. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Turning defense into emphatic offense.
And Clark, we might see a timeout coming up here.
For sure.
Yeah, that is the definition of a momentum play. His team is fired up right now.
Livingston can't hit. Livingston's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. Dumars. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Dumars is shifted, drawing contact there to get to the line, where he's superb.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Here is Thomas. After the Bulls pick up 2. And the shot goes down. Dumars got 16 here in the second half.
His hot streak continues.
Night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
Sally against King. From close range, tried to bank it in, but he misses. And, well, Detroit shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. The Bulls leading by 22. Hansen the pass to Paxson. Over Thomas. The shot's good from Paxson.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
It's Dumars on the wing. Guarded by Paxson, and the basket is good.
Hey, height is just a number when you play with his tenacity and force inside.
An absolute fearless approach by him to get the score.
King outside. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
When in close, his first thought is to go right for the rim.
Dumars with it. Outside Thomas. Double team on Thomas. And Beer's shot is off. They are in complete control, coach, of this game.
There's no question, without a doubt, they've been firing on all cylinders.
In every way, you're right. Hansen can hit.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage.
That's good from Thomas on the assist from Rodman. Rodman's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is who Rodman is, willing to do whatever he can to help the team win. Nice dime right there.
Here's Hansen. Good on the bucket.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Rodman down low. Pippen on him. Rodman's shot is off. Here's Livingston. To the paint. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Livingston's got 6 in the quarter.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Bulls.
Clark, it seemed like they did everything well tonight.
Yeah, you could point to a lot of things, Kevin. You could talk game plan, you could talk execution, but they were just a more talented team. That's what the deal was.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jordan.
I'll tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Sally goes back up, and he sinks the layup.
John Sally.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paxson outside. Pass to King. Now Pippen. Defended by Rodman. Clock at 4. Here's Hansen. Rodman grabs the miss.
That's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
To the middle. Here's Sally. And then Sally with the dunk. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Paxson passes to Hansen. Now here's King from the baseline. And Lambert pulls it down. And here's Dumars. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Like we expected, the game could be a blowout, and, and that's exactly what we got.
This team is hard enough to beat on the road, but at home, they take it to another level.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.